Hello, you great and wonderful Taft Tigers out there.
Shining stars.
We are on to Who Are We? This whole grading period is Who Are We? And we have looked at what our personalities are like, what our love languages are like. Now we're looking at Howard Gardner. He's a renowned author that educators all around the country have read. And he says, there are 8 different intelligences. Most of the schools just go for 2. Your logic, as in math, and your linguistics, like in English. But there are 6 others. Do you fall in one of those? Rayla's going to tell you about this, and then you're going to take a little test on it. See what kind of intelligence you have.
All
You
right.
ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes.
Woo-hoo.
Woo-hoo.
All right. So as Mr. Rasmussen was saying, I wanted to tell you, first of all, I always let my students know, Albert Einstein, we know him as a genius, but he did not speak until he was age 3. He had difficulty with language, and people thought he was simple-minded. But then he realized he could visualize, that he was picture smart and logic smart, and he's a genius, but people thought he wasn't for a long time. Thomas Edison, he's a great inventor. He didn't read until he was age 12, and he had poor writing skills throughout his life. He's a genius. He's logic smart, picture smart. George Washington, first president, unable to spell, poor grammar. His brother thought that he should work in the woods, and he became our first president. He was not word smart, linguistic smart at all. Others, Tom Cruise had a severe dyslexia. He had to learn to memorize his lines, picture smart. So what I'm going to show you that you're going to do is you're going to take another test. I made it pretty easy. And get that up there for you. So this test has the 8 intelligences. And what you're going to do, there's 10 in each category. You're going to go through and check mark what you are. And most people have more than one. I'm music smart, word smart, people smart, picture smart. If you look at logic smart, 1. I might not do that great with Mrs. Samuel's word problems. But those are mine, so I know where my strengths are. And you're going to find out yours. I want to talk a little bit, though, about each of them really quick before you take this test. After you take this test, there is an explanation that looks like this. I know it's upside down. And then on the back of it, there will be, you can read and you can take that home. Keep this test with your teachers, though, because they want to have that evidence. But you're going to take this paper home with an explanation of each on the back. Now, I'm going to have the wonderful photographer follow me over here. So my students have taken these, and those are their names of where they fall. First of all, if you are word smart, verbal linguistic, you enjoy reading and writing, storytelling, dramatizing, journals, diaries. It's all about words. You think in words. If you're logic smart, you think with problem solving, measuring, puzzles, spreadsheets, manipulatives. You're logic smart, you think by reasoning. If you are interpersonal, or I call it people smart, you're into parties, cooperative learning, discussing, social skills. You learn by talking with others. If you are self-smart or intrapersonal, you have goals, dreams, you're quiet often, you like to do your projects alone, you have great higher order reasoning skills, you think inside yourself. Over here, if you're music smart, musical, humming, tapping, singing, music, you always have a song in your head. You think in rhythms and melodies. If you're visual spatial, like Albert Einstein, Temple Grandin, you're picture smart, photography, visual metaphors, painting, charts, decorating. A lot of artists fall in this category. You think in images and pictures. If you're body smart or body kinesthetic, your hands-on activities, sports, dance, drama, building, puzzles. You think through movement. And if you're nature smart, you enjoy cloud watching, rocks, plants, animals, taking care of animals. You think by connecting with nature. All right, you probably will have 3 or 4 or 5 that you're strong in, and that's how you learn. So get to know that, and then when you study, if you're body smart, you're going to want to act it out. If you're music smart, put it to a song. As teachers, we should be hitting all of these. All right, have a good day, take your test, and go use your gifts and make a difference in the world. Woo!